Welcome to the Rochester Real Estate Show. My name is Shane Allen, your host, here again with Realtor Extraordinaire on the Anthony Butera team, Antonio Riccardi.
Round two, let's do it.
So we got some questions. We're going to break it down half and half local, half real estate, and then we're going to end with another edition of a game show that is sweeping the nation. Overrated, underrated. We're gonna pick his brain, his real estate brain on some things. But let's kick things off. We'll go local first. Is that cool?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Best local Rochester sporting event.
Ooh, that's a good one. We have a lot of good local sporting events and local teams. I mean, we have what the Amerks, the Red Wings, the Nighthawks. They're all a great time, I would say, but probably my favorite, probably Nighthawks games. I think they're the most fun, I would say.
Lacrosse action.
Lacrosse.
If you're gonna go cheap, I recommend the junior Amerks, not even the real Amerks, the junior Amerks. It's a younger group.
So they play at the Blue Cross.
No, they play at a place called I think it's the Rochester Iceplex. I don't know. I used to call it Thomas Creek. That's when I started playing
Yeah,
hockey. That's where it was. It's over.
is it in the city? No,
No, it's
no.
outside East Side.
Then-
But it's a junior Amerks. Tickets are super cheap. I think they put two bars in there now,
Two of them.
and
That's
they got
trouble.
they got the snack bar going, everything like that. If you're looking for a cheap time, and then you know you bring your kids, and I think they're free. All right. Best Rochester summer memory growing up.
Mine would be Summer Jam
Summer
as
jam. Shout out.
as a teenager. I was probably, I mean, maybe 13, 14. I was in middle school. It's like the first concert your parents let you go to. You're all
Who's
excited.
headlining?
I think it was Flo Rida that year, which
Glorious.
yeah, it was fun. And it's funny to look back at, but meet up with all your friends there and yeah, it's like the first concert you go to.
Was this at Frontier Field at the time?
Yep. Frontier.
Dang,
Yep.
that must have been a scene. I never did the summer jam.
Yeah, you were a little too old.
Yeah, I would probably go to jail
Yeah,
at the age where I could have got the summer jam. This is like 12 to 14-year-olds, right?
yeah, pretty much. And then all the parents are
In the back. Yeah.
in the stands getting, yeah.
It's like a second prom.
Eh,
First warm day of spring. What does everyone in Rochester suddenly do?
I know everybody can relate to this or has seen this. In Rochester, as soon as it's maybe 50 degrees, everybody is in shorts. I feel like every time it's getting not even really warm, just somewhat nicer out, everybody's so excited to put on shorts and I know I have. I don't know if I'm the only one.
That and getting a car wash.
Yeah,
Dude, even if there's like one of these fake spring days in the middle of the winter where like there's just the sun is out, there's still snow on the ground, right?
yeah,
The sun is out. People are like, I should get my car washed.
that's true.
And you think you're the only one that has that thought, and then you're in line at Delta Sonic.
The
I'm
lines
in
are
the poor
back.
people line because I don't get the fast pass, and it's an hour and a half wait. And Delta
Yeah, it's
Sonic has
nuts.
set things up where you can't leave the line. As soon as you get
No,
it,
as soon as
you
you're
cannot exit.
no, once you're in line, you are in
You're
line.
locked
It's
in.
yeah, it's a
You can
commitment.
drive through a median, or you can like try to
Yeah,
bust through their like oil
cause
change
an accident.
section,
Yeah,
but you're
cause an
locked in.
accident. That's funny.
What do people miss the most when they leave Rochester?
I would say Wegmans.
That's number one.
Wegmans for sure. Whenever I go somewhere else, and visit, if I go to Florida, my sister lives down there. They don't the grocery stores are not the same. I think the biggest one over there is like Publix or something.
Hmm.
Wegmans is top notch.
That's where it's at.
Seriously.
It really is. That is the one thing that people always bring up. That's the reason why people won't even leave Rochester.
Just for
They're like, "There's
Wegmans.
no way I could shop anywhere else." It's a
It's
serious
true.
cult that we have created here.
Seriously.
Um, yeah, when people come from out of town, like even investors, they'll be like, "What should I go check out for lunch?" And I'm like, "Well, you're not gonna like this, but I'm gonna tell you, you gotta go to Wegmans.
People wouldn't understand.
You
They
have to
weren't,
see
yeah.
this grocery mecca that we have
Yeah.
created."
I think now they're kind of. opening up more around the East Coast. I want to say
Mhm.
they're in
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
they're expanding.
I could be wrong, but
Yeah, they're
yeah,
taking enough money from me that I think they can start
yeah, yeah. They
expanding.
could start opening more of them.
Which streets have the nicest homes in Rochester?
I have two in mind. I would say Ambassador Drive and Park Ave.
Okay.
I usually don't like the older style of homes, but those, I mean, those homes are beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, that whole the whole street is just yeah,
It's one of
look
those
like
things too, like
castles.
those houses on Park Ave. I remember like driving people around there, investors from out of town, or even just like when I'm carting around comics that come into town when I'm performing at the Carlson, like they'll be like, "Oh, what is that? What would that mansion go for?" And I'm like, I don't know, maybe half a million to a million, and they're like, "That's disgusting. That would be like $100 million or
Yeah,
from the juxtaposition of New York City to Rochester is
completely different.
it's insane.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
recommend like if you and I know that prices are bad here and it's a super competitive market, but I follow a lot of New York City agents and it's insane. Like the videos that they open up, you'll see them being like, "So for $500,000, this is what gets you in New York City," and you're like, "This would
It's
be
a
$50,000 in Rochester."
it's crazy. Every big city is like that. I mean, you're over. I don't know what the appeal is. And you could, I mean, you look at homes in Texas for $300,000. Well, you can get for that price compared to New York City. You know what you're paying for rent. You're living in a box almost.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
crazy.
gnarly. All right, so started talking about real estate stuff. Let's dive right into it. As an agent, why would you say that some homes don't sell?
It's a good question. I would say one of two things. Price being the biggest thing, and then secondly being poor marketing. Um, but more importantly, price. Yeah, I would say 80-90% of the time a home doesn't sell, it's priced too high, I would say, in my opinion. Marketing comes after that, but majority of the time it's the price. Sometimes seasonality as well. I mean, it can depend on the time of year, but
Yeah, we
yeah,
just we just had a pocket of that seasonality, holidays that where we saw a lot of homes making it through delayed negotiations
we did.
in December. So there's that as well, but it's a mix of everything.
Yeah,
Because if the price was right, then they would be off the market either way. So like you're
yeah.
saying, what turns buyers off instantly?
I would say feeling pressured or rushed. I mean, buying a home is a big commitment. So, you just want to be a resource for them. Don't push them. Be reliable. And, when they're ready, they'll buy.
For sure. That's huge. And I this is something that pops up with my clients. They'll come out and be like, I feel bad that we're carting you around to so many houses. They'll say that like,
Yeah, yeah,
and I can't express this enough. I don't that I do not give a shit about how many homes we go see together. I want you to find the perfect house for you. This is a market where you have to love the home that you're going into,
yeah,
and that's my job. I and then there's other parts where it's like people will go to open houses by themselves without me, and they're like, we just didn't want to waste your time. It's like, no,
no, waste my time.
waste my
I would
time.
rather,
I
yeah.
I want I want to be that other set of eyes for you to point out things for you that you're not
Yeah,
seeing. I want you to love the house that you're getting, and I don't want to help you write a contract for a home that I haven't seen with you.
yeah,
You know
I
what I mean?
agree. I agree completely.
What are some things that home buyers should avoid?
Um, I would say overstretching your budget just because you're pre-approved for, I mean, let's say 200,000 doesn't mean you have to buy a $200,000 home. Um, you can still budget well and you don't have to max out your pre-approval. You don't have to buy the biggest house that you can. So I would just say not overstretching your budget and yeah.
It's good to know what your absolute max is with your pre-approval, so you have that room to go to if you need to. But yeah, everything comes down to that monthly payment and what you are comfortable with paying. And if it's not that max, and you're not looking at homes at that max, we're not putting in offers at that max,
Yeah, and it's just not.
especially because everything is going to continue to go up.
Yeah,
So you have to factor that in as time goes on, right? Your mortgage payment, if it stays the same, your taxes are going up. You're paying more that way. Fixing your home, that's only going to
things are
go
gonna
up and
break
up and up.
eventually. I
So
mean,
you have to have that buffer built into what you think is your cap, and having an agent or a lender that's going to remind you of that stuff.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a great thing to have.
absolutely.
Biggest myths about investing in real estate.
I would say the biggest is that you need a lot of capital or a lot of money down. That's not true at all. There are so many different programs now and so many different options out there that you do not need a lot of money to get invested in real estate.
Hmm.
Um, you think about an FHA loan, it's you need only 3.5% down, which is, not a lot at all. You could buy a duplex, rent out the other side. You're pretty much living for free. You have to live there for 1 year. You can move out after that, rent both sides. Now you have a, cash flowing property and you
Hmm.
only put 3.5% down.
Yeah,
I would just say, yeah, you do not need a lot of money to get invested in real estate.
definitely ways to get creative, and there's a lot of lenders that will help you get creative as well. And having somebody like Antonio that knows the people to put you in touch with to get you started in that, super important. What are some tips for someone looking to buy a home in Rochester?
The first thing is obvious, get pre-approved. Everybody should, kind of know that. Um, After that, don't be stuck on getting the perfect home or the dream home. This market moves quickly, very quickly. So, if you don't get it, it's kind of on to the next, and you got to just keep it rolling. Write competitive offers, be patient. Um, yeah,
So yeah, don't be afraid to take swings. If
yeah.
you're
Swing the bat.
if it's a competitive market, you never know. I just tell my people you can't compete against yourself. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really even matter what other people are bidding on it. You put what you're comfortable with. So if you're like, if I want $1 more than this my max, then I'm out. You know what I mean? Just you can't be kicking yourself over the offers that you're putting in. Don't compete against yourself. And
At the same time, write competitive offers
oh yeah,
as well.
oh yeah.
Don't just throw, write competitive offers, but yeah, don't overstretch your budget either, but yeah, be patient. The market moves quick. So, yeah.
And I know I'm biased, but yeah, I'd say number one tip is talk to your agent about what the reality of home sales are right now in the market, because they're constantly shifting. They're different in every town, even from neighborhood to neighborhood. So get with your agent and be like, I am looking for such and such a home in such and such town. What does the market look like there? We can do a reverse search for you. We can send you 20 homes that have sold in the past 90 days, that is going to give you an idea of list price to sales price. That's something that is really tough to, I think that's the toughest part when you're first getting started to kind of get the handle on, which is like the idea that we're still listing low and selling high,
It's been the
and
game.
squaring that round hole is just it's difficult to get around. So seeing the actual numbers, not relying on my word for things. I'll send you the homes and show you this is what it was listed for.
Numbers don't lie.
Look at how this home was marketed. Look at the the improvements that they did. Look at the kitchen in this one. This is kind of similar to the kitchen that you want to get into. With similar size square footage. Look at what it actually sold for. This is probably where you're going to need to be, thinking about putting in your offers if you're going to be competitive on homes like this one.
And the more that we know, the more that you tell us, the more information we have, the more we can help you.
Yeah.
The more we know what to do. So tell us everything. Tell us, the more we know, the better.
Yeah, use us. I mean, make it put us to work. Make us
Yes.
earn this commission. Like we
Yeah.
will, if there's not good comps that we can find online or that you can find the information for, I'll call agents that have homes listed on the market right now that are similar to what you're looking for and see what offers they're getting. Or if they just sold one, what did they get? Doing that market research for you so you know where you need to be. So you're not I try to insulate you as much as I can from the heartbreak of losing out and out and out and out
Yeah.
about so many offers because that can be the real turnoff for sure.
Yeah, it could be tough.
All right, so let's get into it. Overrated, underrated. Are you ready?
My favorite game. Let's do it.
The hot seat.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Underrated or overrated? Staging homes,
Underrated.
3D tours,
Overrated.
home bars,
Oh, underrated.
wine cellars,
Underrated.
curb appeal,
Oh, overrated.
paid listing ads,
Overrated.
email campaigns,
Underrated.
sunroom or third party rooms.
Underrated.
Word. Is there anything you want to say about any of those?
I would love a wine cellar. Definitely need one of those.
Going back to
Um,
back home bars and wine cellars really just lets us know
I know
what the
I was
priorities are.
yeah, right, where
What
my
is it?
where our heads are. What was the last one on there?
Sunrooms.
Oh, email or paid ads, I think are so overrated. Like the Facebook paid ads. I mean, I don't know what you think, but I don't think they do much for a listing. You can just post it on Facebook, or you can. There's so many different ways to. I don't know.
Really depends. I'd say from the marketing aspect of things, they can be helpful if they're being done by people that know what they're doing. And we know what we're doing on the Anthony Terry team. Not to toot my own horn, I'm a marketing guy. But
Shane knows. Shane knows
especially if like a home has been lingering on the market for a while and you need a fresh set of eyes on things. But for the most part, the other, organic marketing that we do will get your like we always tell people if you're selling a home, anybody that is looking for your type of home is going to see it. We're going to
it.
make that happen
Yeah,
for you online. If there needs to be paid ads for it, then we know how to build those out so that they're effective. But yeah, if you were just throwing up a, nonsense AI type style
for a random, I
ad,
just
yeah,
don't see the value in it. I think there's so many other ways to get eyes on your property and get it sold.
for sure. And
That's more efficient than,
organically the reach that we're doing with the photos that we do and the video stuff that we do for people and that our agents can do for you just at on site doing open houses. We're gonna do the marketing effectively, but yeah, the paid ad route can just be a complete waste of money,
and
especially because like the way that Facebook and Instagram has set things up for you to really make a splash, you'd have to put a lot of money into it.
I don't know what you think, but when I'm on Instagram or Facebook and I see sponsored in the corner, it immediately
So
like
yeah, you're
it
fucking away.
yeah, kind of like I don't know, kind of like nah.
Yeah, I mean the most effective thing to do.
It's just an actual like marketing. Where it doesn't say sponsored. I mean, we have our team page, which is awesome. Um, that I mean, that helps a lot. But
But even like, so if you're a seller, the best thing you can do is share those posts. And as your agent's gonna put them into your like the local neighborhood groups,
yeah,
that organic
that I
feel to it, like you're saying, like getting away from the sponsored, ad type of feel to it and making it more inviting that way.
yeah.
Especially if it's coming from the seller, because there's a good chance that they know somebody or they have a neighbor that knows somebody.
But like you said,
That can help.
Facebook groups, post on your Facebook, Instagram, send it out to people, and that reaches people more efficiently than just a paid ad that says sponsored. I think, at least. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and we as far as the organic style of marketing goes too, specifically on the team, we have what, 20 agents, something like that.
Around, yeah.
So even within our own team, we can put it to each other and be like, "Hey, I got a house coming up in Enfield. Do you know anybody?" And for the most part, yeah,
Yeah,
somebody probably does. Which is
yeah,
one of those
majority of the time.
It's one of those things that we offer people is like, hey, if you don't want to deal with people walking through your home, if you would rather go off market, this is an option for you.
And we have the resources to do that, which is awesome. I mean, like you said, our agent count is, around 20. So,
Yeah, but
yeah.
for sure, I mean, like, I don't know if this is what you meant, but if a seller themselves was going to put up their own ads like that, oh yeah, definitely don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that.
Yeah. No. No, no.
Cool. All right,
That's
man.
good stuff.
Thanks for sitting down with us.
Absolutely.
Check back in with the Rochester Real Estate Show next time. And have a great 2026. If you're looking to buy or sell, go to the anthonybuteroteam.com. You can find Antonio's contact info there. Hit him up, and he'll get your search started for you, or he'll sell your home in probably 7 days or less. Let's be honest.
Get with me. Appreciate you guys.